from the dead, baby.
I didn't.
I tried to find one of those, but they were sold out.
A kazoo?
No, one of those things that blows out like the little.
Oh, do those have a like specific name? Party?
I don't know.
Like party blower?
Party blower. That's the name of the episode already.
Party
We're on
blower.
fire, baby.
I think that's got to be the name. I'm a little terrified to Google party blower though.
I know. That's just like a stripping company.
Or just like some weird adult site.
Yeah, escort service. Welcome back to From the Dead, man.
I didn't die.
I haven't seen or heard from you in months. I was assuming you were dead.
It hasn't been months.
It has been months, dude. It's been so long.
A few weeks.
That is
most.
months in my. I'm like dog years, dude.
Your dog ears.
Dog ears, and dog rears. That's the name of this podcast. You know you've missed this. Quit pretending. It's been a month.
Oh, God. I'm afraid for the dogs in your neighborhood.
Yes. Christian is back, baby. He's back. Not only did he rise from the dead, he brought with him a little tiny baby little boy.
Yeah, little baby boy, tiny boy. I need you, tiny boy. Yes,
little baby.
Yeah. If I don't know, I've been feeling like I've given context clues for the last since I've known that Abby was pregnant. I feel like
well, you caught me off guard.
We came and visited you. Well,
I was very surprised.
That was especially having to go to because we went to Disneyland, of course, when we visited, but we couldn't go on half the rides because it was pregnant ladies aren't allowed on these, or they were technically are allowed but shouldn't be.
Yeah, anything with the lap bar,
it's no, it's drops, or anything that could affect the fetus in the woman, and of course Disney being the most family friendly place, and they're oh yeah, they're gonna be pregnant women coming here all the time.
We just can't let them ride anything.
They do make a list of rides you can go on, but we were able to go on pretty much every non-thrill ride.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Which at Disney again isn't that many.
You were missing out. If we went to Cali Adventure, you'd be missing out.
Oh, yeah. I think the only one we were really sad we couldn't go on was the new Star Wars one.
Yeah.
But also the wait for that was 2 hours.
And it has a big drop in it.
Yeah.
So,
and
can't do that.
Yeah. And I got to go, Abby was really nice and let me go on some rides I wanted to go on.
Shout out the the bobsled one that we went on.
I went on the Matterhorn by myself, and let me tell you, Whiplash City.
Yes,
I got it. I'm not a tall man, but when I sat in that thing, I was I am eating my knees. If you are taller than 6 foot, you are disastrous.
You're in trouble.
But no, I can't remember. Thunder Mountain.
Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain. I think is
Rocky Road ice
Take
cream.
Me home.
West Virginia.
Dude, I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad you're not dead. I'm so glad you have a child. We have to celebrate. I have a balloon. I made sure they didn't put enough helium in it. I wanted it to be as
Did you go to Party USA?
Dollar General, baby.
See, or Dollar General, Dollar Tree.
Dollar General.
Oh, I usually go to the Dollar Tree because that's the best place to get helium balloons. I don't know how they afford helium nowadays, but it's probably knockoff. It's it's dangerous. I don't know what other gas is light enough to make things float, but it's actually not helium. It's
it's helium.
It's don't let the air come out of this. It is slowly leaking.
Yes. So I got that. I got this hat. Okay. I looked for the party blowers. I couldn't find one. I told you to get one of these with me.
A cigarillo?
Cigarillo, baby. Nothing says welcome to the world like a nice Swisher Sweet. and you refused to get one, and I still am confused why you won't smoke. I am
not smoking in my house around a baby.
Why?
Because
they don't know that it's bad for you.
He's doing zins, man.
He's doing zins and vaping?
Yeah, when you don't have teeth, it's easy to do zins.
That baby's rad, dude.
We can't have him do chewing tobacco. We can't chew it. You have to just gum it. Like,
what flavor is his vape?
Formula.
Oh, that's good. Write that down.
Write that down. Formula.
Yeah. Well, you have a child, so you can't smoke one of these. So I will smoke on your behalf.
Oh, thank you.
So let me go ahead and
don't start a forest fire. You're smoking it. Yeah, so let's have the man with chronic asthma.
That's good stuff, man. Hey, man, you only have a baby once or whatever.
No, that's not true, but you can, I guess it depends. First baby, I guess, technically.
Yeah, you only have your first baby once, right?
Yeah, that's true.
What's a little lung cancer between friends celebrating new life? You know what I mean? So I got this.
Yep. Don't pop the balloon.
I will not pop the balloon. And I got the most fitting type of bubbly that you could possibly get for a new father.
Oh, good. Is it Andres?
You wish it was Andres.
There's worse than Andres?
Are you ready for the one, the only bubbly for a brand new father?
Oh, God.
Ready?
Yes. God damn it.
Happy new fatherhood, baby. We are cracking open a nice cold grape Faygo. Bubble-lating all over the place.
That doesn't count as bubbly.
Oh, it's bubbly for sure, baby. L'chaim.
You know, it is nice knowing as my fatherhood of like already less than 3 weeks in, your dad just set the bar so low.
Nowhere to go but up, baby.
It's like, well, I stayed at least a day.
You've been there for a little while.
I claimed him.
The second I heard that you gave birth, I ran out to the cheapest place I could to get all of these things.
Do they sell cigarellos at your Dollar
They
General?
do.
I don't know if they do, because the one by my house, I haven't been for a bit. They did finally fix the door, so it's no longer plywood.
That's good. It's just helium now.
It's just made up of all the discarded balloons.
Cellophane door. You can see right through it.
Mister.
You know, I'm smoking a cigar on the pod. We're one step closer to being Joe Rogan.
Yep. I'm surprised with Joe Rogan that he probably claims it is the cure to autism. Yeah, you just smoke cigars. Him and RFK so Jr.
I could just see like historical data of Joe Rogan like crushing up Tylenol and putting it on a cigar and doing it like PCP on a joint.
To say, he's lacing his cigars with Tylenol. No, the cigar smoke counteracts the autism and the Tylenol.
It suffocates it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But anyways, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Happy birth.
Yes. He's he's good.
It is a boy.
It is a boy. Yep. I have an error, not an ERR, what they wrote on your birth certificate. I did get his birth certificate, and I was like, initial thought was like, one place I know not to put it on the fridge.
Yes, dude. Did you sign in the right spot?
Yeah, they make you like really like, so it's a whole process of like you fill out this. So like, with the whole like Abby giving birth situation, which she did fantastic with, of like, you're so sleep deprived, and they're like, hey, here's a bunch of official paperwork you need to fill out. We're going to tell you all the things you need to do to keep this thing alive. And okay, here you go. Bye.
See ya.
Like, I have slept 2 hours in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And you want me. And then, so like for the birth certificate, they make you fill out all this information. And they're like, okay, like double check it to make sure it's correct. And it's like, all right.
Okay, can you give me the English version? I think you gave me the French version. I can't read this.
Is this Klingon?
It also doesn't help that you're dyslexic, so you already have trouble anyways.
Yeah, so me and Abby filled it out together, hopefully to make one person a valuable person. And so, but then like, so you fill that out and you think you would just like get it there, but no, then you have to like fill out a form with the state and then pay like $17 to get a copy. They just don't give you your birth certificate. Like, you have to request it.
Did you look it up on YouTube how to make your own, so you didn't have to spend the $17?
We had to have it for like to add them to our health insurance, and so I was like, oh, I need like an official one.
Yeah.
And then we did get his social security card, his number. No, not doxing.
Put it on the fridge.
Yes. But it's funny though. They're like, oh, we're just going to send you the most important piece of paper for his entire life in the mail.
Yeah.
Just with written on it, Social Security.
Nobody could possibly steal that.
No. And then it's like not even a very secure envelope. It's just like, here you go. It's like, oh God, this is why people's identities get stolen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the USPS sending Social Security numbers, labeling it Social Security number.
I don't blame UPS. I blame the Social Security.
That's true.
Administration. I don't know what it's called.
Send it to the P.O. box.
Yeah, I need to check that.
Yeah, probably. How many cease and desist do we have?
Well,
I've been going nuts since you've been gone.
The worst part about it is our P.O. box number is one number off from like the Department of like something, like Department of, I don't want to say commerce, but something along those lines, where like people do write in very important letters, and I think they accidentally get mailed to us.
We should do an episode of only opening the mail that isn't for us.
You mean just doing a federal offense?
Now that's good. That's good entertainment.
Doing it for the clicks, for the views.
We might actually get some followers from that.
Be like, this dumb business forgetting to report their taxes because I think it's the Department of Revenue. That's who it is.
I think you're right.
And it's like, why is their P.O. box so close to ours?
You didn't have to give us that one. We're called Gigantic Idiots Incorporated. You do not want to put us next to Commerce.
We're not incorporated. We're an LLC.
Well, same thing.
But yes. They're like, oh, is this supposed to go in the Department of Revenue? Or also a little terrifying. Department of Revenue is just a P.O. box.
Right? Like, how often does that get checked? They're just wondering where all of their mail has been. It's just stacked up.
I haven't checked it. I did the thing where like, you can sign up with USPS where like they send you like an email of like what mail you're getting.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping that mail is not stuck in there. I hope when someone
might be.
Yeah, I need to go check it. That's bad, but
speaking of bad, this Faygo is so bad.
Is it just cough syrup?
It's like melted popsicle mixed with cough syrup.
It's just codeine.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible.
Purple drank.
This cigar is not much better. You get what you pay for.
Well, yeah, when you go to the dollar. Yeah. But no, hanging out with the baby is essentially
how's it been?
It's essentially just like hanging out with you,
Hey, all right.
Sitting on the couch watching comedy specials, he hits a bottle as hard as you do.
I like his style, dude.
Shits himself occasionally.
Only after Taco Bell.
And also doesn't laugh at my jokes. I think because, both are too high level for the both of you.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. So
it's an intelligence problem. It's not a delivery problem.
Yep, exactly. So basically, me and him are going to start a podcast next week.
What? You can't do that. What's it going to be called?
Remain, Rome, Return, minus Damien.
No, dude. You can't do that. Typical. It's just like my childhood growing up. As soon as a baby's introduced, I get fucking replaced. Brutal.
We don't love you just because we have a new baby doesn't mean we don't love you any less.
That's not true. Maybe it's not any less, but it's certainly not any more.
Well, the love for you is already pretty low, so
I'm gonna overdose on this Pelium. I'm gonna get out of here.
Just taking hits of the Pelium.
It's like the Benjamin.
At the end of this episode, you're gonna have to do some helium shots just so you can do the fun voices.
Just pass out.
Well, folks, that was.
Well, welcome back to. Oh my god.
Yeah,
this is fun.
Yeah.
So having a baby's cool.
So far, so good. Like he's health. Everyone's healthy. He's good. Like just mostly sleep. Honestly, just sleeps, eats, and shits himself mostly. So and
don't we all?
And then gives really good cuddles.
There you go.
And so it's and the overarching, fear of just being a dad when you don't have the world's best.
That's so funny. You don't even have a mug to prove it.
What world's best?
World's best dad.
Yeah, I don't want any of the Is chuggy still a term? Is that?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a chew toy?
No. Yeah, it's a baby brands are also all over the place with weird ass names. No, chuggy means like the best example is like live, laugh, love, like suburb mom core stuff.
Got you.
And
well,
so,
we can work on it. We can get you some.
I don't want any. I've been joking with Abby of because Abby's very anti anything that's like boy mom or mama bear, anything like that. And I told her one day I'm just gonna sneakily put a bumper sticker on her car, and she's like, I will not be pleased with it.
Well, now I know what I'm bringing when I come back to Omaha.
Yeah, mama bear.
Yeah. Speaking of coming back to Omaha,
yeah,
are you gonna let me hold the baby or no?
If you wash your hands.
Come on, dude. I washed them yesterday.
Yeah, you can hold the baby. I will say, now after having my own baby, I will say for all my friends who had kids beforehand, of I didn't get it, and now I feel I was kind of like a shitty friend not supporting you as much as I should have.
Yeah.
Because now I got empathy.
Yeah, it takes having a baby to have empathy, I think.
Well, also I will admit before having the baby was I wasn't comfortable holding other people's babies.
Sure.
And now that I have mine, I'm oh, this is easy. Just make sure you don't have a droopy neck.
Yeah, just don't hold them by the ankles. You're good.
Yeah, pretty much. Dangling him over a balcony a la Michael Jackson.
I named a blanket.
I forgot that baby's name was Blanket. Do you think he's changed that by now?
No.
You think he's still Blanket Jackson?
I think so. Why would you change that name?
I guess you still want to keep the credit that the nepotism. I guess.
What would you change it to? Comforter?
God damn it! That's what I was gonna say. Duvet.
Ooh, Duvet actually is a pretty cool name.
Ooh, you're French.
Duvet Jackson. French black, just like John Mark. That's a huge fucking callback, dude. Holy shit.
To be fair,
damn.
That does sound like a French sounding name, doesn't it?
It does.
Jean-Marc.
Jean-Marc.
Because I don't think I knew his last name at that
Rodriguez.
Because that would have changed everything. I think I just knew him as...
Oh, he's Filipino.
You are in LA?
It's not Reyes, dude. Oh, man. Feels good to be back. This is fun.
Yeah. It's... so it explains all the fucking projects I was doing because I was trying to get all that shit done before he got here, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Also, just making the house safe.
Did you have any? Do you have any remainders to do? Anything you weren't able to get done, or is everything done?
Pretty much everything I wanted to get done is done for the most part. Just some stuff like the basement has a lot of like construction trash. I didn't make it to like the dump to get rid of. So like there's just like an old toilet down there.
Okay. Well, you could use that as like a playground or something.
Yeah. It might have lead, to be honest. Like that was half the battle with some of the projects. Was like, okay, we got to get rid of any paint that might be lead.
Yeah, you got the classic before porcelain toilets. They used lead. You got the classic lead toilet.
There was actually some lead with the toilet.
That's awesome. Got to reinforce it.
Yeah. You know, the very hard metal that is lead.
Yeah. You know, the thing that you write with a pencil for.
Which I don't think they're actually lead. Like,
what would they do with that?
I don't know. Maybe they were lead at one point. I'm not a pencil expert.
You can tell. You can say that again. Don't I know it, dude? The amount of times you failed me on pencils is.
You know, I don't even know about like number 3 pencils.
Me either. Thanks to you. You'd be a terrible dad, dude. You're not even teaching me about number 3 pencils.
Number 3 pencils. It's been fun in that sense of like, so we're told to like read to him. So I've been like reading like just Wikipedia.
that inherently made me laugh. I'm sorry. That I know it wasn't a joke. The way that you said it, though, you sounded so defeated. You're like, they'd say that we have to read to them.
So I will give it a great. I will give like my fucking boomer parent as thought process. I want that. So like, they want you to buy like these like, it's called Tummy Time. Also, I
love Tummy Time. Abby and I do that every night.
Okay, that's how you got such a strong neck. Also, I wanted to preface, like, I am going to try so hard not to be one of those parents who just talks about their kid because that's not entertaining to be for the most part.
Yeah.
But, so they want you to buy, like, these black and white card things to help your child be better about stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but also, like, have you met kids nowadays? They're not the best.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean black and white stuff?
So like they're like cards,
like zebras.
Yeah, like I guess a zebra is a good, but they're like little card because babies can only see in black and white for like quite a bit of time. Apparently, learn a lot of things that I did not know. Like for example, like when you think about it, you're like, that sounds weird. You're not supposed to give babies water.
Yeah, true.
Like that's
they'll drown.
Like
they haven't learned to swim yet. We're on fire, baby.
You gotta put up that gate around your pool back up.
That's true.
But so yeah, so like they can only see, and so to help them like get stronger eyes or whatever, they're like different companies sell them, but they're like about like maybe 12 by 12, probably about 8 by 8.
Yeah.
Like cardboard card looking things that have like black and white images on them.
Okay.
Or like high contrast so the baby can see. And I'm just like, yeah, but like, I think my example, I was very sleep deprived when I said this to Abby. I was like, yeah, but do you think like Sir Isaac Newton had these? Like went straight up to the guy who created calculus?
She's like, I don't know, dude.
Maybe he did, and that's why we have him now.
Maybe that's why he was so smart. Are you worried though that you're training your baby to only see in black and white?
Gonna have to take him back to the 50s.
Yeah, he's gonna be like fucking Chronicles of Riddick.
That's a good call.
Maybe it'll be like a superpower.
Superpower that can only see in black and white.
Yeah, but it's like everything is way more. Like he has better vision than everybody, but he can't see color.
But he can't see color.
Yeah,
that'll be good so he won't be racist.
No, that's a feeling, dude. That's all in your heart.
I don't see colors.
Couldn't possibly be racist.
Yeah. No, it's been good. Just it's kind of fun just to like hang out with him, even though he's just a baby, like already sharing things I like with him. I don't know.
You guys are actually watching comedy together?
Yeah. Nice. Been watching a lot of sports because it's a good time for sports.
Yes, it is.
And then
good time to watch the Huskers lose.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. That's one
Is
of his
that going to
first...
bum you out that he'll never know what "Go Big Red" means because he'll never see red?
He will only see... If he ever talks to you, he'll be seeing red. Pure frustration.
Just only anger.
He's like, I'm not... He meets you when you come visit. He's like, I don't like that guy.
Never again.
Just immediately starts bawling.
That has happened before. Believe
That's
it or
like,
not.
Chance, we've mentioned it before. Chance has a son, and his son did not like me for like the first year they lived here. And then finally, I got him a pretty sweet it's a dinosaur blanket that you can wear that makes you look like a dinosaur.
Ooh, I kind
of want one of those. That won him over. I had to just bribe a child.
That's the way to do it.
You know, if you give a child if you give a child something, they love you.
That's true. Usually I get them to like me by making them laugh, but I know that's a lot harder for you.
Wow.
I saw my chance. I haven't gotten to make fun of you in a long time.
That's true. I'm a father.
You show respect to your elders.
I'm a father. Do you want me to be your dad?
So not a chance.
I adopt you.
Not a chance.
Even though you're older than me.
I've already been failed once. I do not need another one.
I'll at least tell you I love you.
Just a little bit less than, the baby. Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah. So yeah. So because of that, I want to get some updates. So
yeah,
I wasn't disinvited from Keegan's bachelor party.
There's a reason that he wasn't there.
Yes. Because also, the baby came like 3 weeks early.
Yeah.
Originally, I was planning to attend it, and then I was like, "Oh, can't," because now the baby's coming before the before.
Yeah, that was really unexpected.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's as much as fun as we had not being there. I'm very curious to see how it went.
It was fucking awesome.
Because you flew to Phoenix and then proceeded. I love the route you took where you're like, I have to leave my own state to go to a different state, drive through another state, and then eventually get back to my own state.
And then go from that state to Vegas to then fly to my state.
How was it driving through like the middle of the desert in like early September?
I got to tell you, it was actually pretty crazy. There was some moments that I was like, I'm actually surprised that we're alive.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe it was probably good that you didn't go for that reason.
Because I've made the drive from Phoenix to Vegas before, and that is a terrifying drive.
Yeah. So
because there is we joke around like in Nebraska, there's nothing, but if you're on the interstate, there's at least a gas station, I don't know, every 10, 20 miles.
Right.
But out there it is nothing.
So that kind of leads perfectly into one of the things that we're going to talk about. So a couple of crazy things happened. For the most part, it was a nice, easy drive. Ryan and I both offered to drive for Keegan a couple of times. He's like, no.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so that was fun. Just giving up all control. And I don't like to do that when it comes to driving.
I think we're all like that, and that's the hard part. Because I have been on... There's only one time where I've been on a road trip with Keegan, and I ended up... I don't remember who talked about it. It was this whole fiasco where we went up to Wisconsin, where we left on a Friday. We were going up to see a football game, and we're like... It was a game up in Wisconsin, and I know I'm already sidetracking, but that's the theme of this podcast.
That's what we do.
So it was me, Keegan, Tyler, Tiefer, and then Keegan's significant other at the time. Yeah. And we drove. It was a Friday night. The football game was like the next day at like night. And so we drove It was up in Madison, Wisconsin. So we drove from Lincoln up to Madison Friday night,
Mm-hmm.
thinking like, oh, we'll just grab a hotel room in Madison because we were young and naive, stupid kids who weren't even 21 yet. All were booked out for an hour outside. Yep. So we end up sleeping in my car, 4 of us in my Impala at the time. And let me tell you, I don't know if it got below freezing, but it got pretty close because it's like October.
Yeah. Did you have a nice rug in the car? Cover up?
No, that would have been nice to actually have the rug. And so we don't really sleep. We go to McDonald's just to warm up. As soon as the McDonald's like opens up at 5 a.m., proceed to like go drinking all day essentially.
That'll warm you up.
End up not getting tickets in the game, and
oh no!
I just again because it was such a big game and it was like sold out and tickets were way too expensive. So I just remember like at one point sitting, like we got into Buffalo Wild Wings, but it was so packed with other Husker fans, I just sat on the ground in a Buffalo Wild Wings. And then so we're like, game, we leave before the game, and we're like, at the time, Keegan's significant other was from Chicago, but wasn't willing to tell her parents. And so we're like, oh, we'll just get a hotel in Chicago. Well, you have to be at least 21 to get a hotel in Chicago, we realized. Yeah. And so then we proceed to just drive back through the night.
Yeah, dude.
I still haven't slept. So Keegan and his significant other take a nap in the back. And it's maybe about like 3 a.m. and we're somewhere in like middle of nowhere, Iowa. Mm-hmm. And it was the only time where I was like, I might legitimately fall asleep at the wheel. Like I was like, as I described it, the lines on the like interstate, like the dash marks, started to look like hyperspace in Star Wars when they go. And so I was like, I woke up Keegan. I was like, you have to do this.
Yeah, you got to drive, dude.
And that's the only time. And so, yeah, we are all very much of like, we all want to drive.
Yeah, I don't like relinquishing control of driving.
And and if I'm not driving, I'm probably asleep.
Yeah.
Like that's usually
my thing is I will be awake the whole time, but I got to have stuff to do. Like there's got to be like music blasting or something like that. Cause otherwise I'm focused on the driving and I get really tense.
Yeah. I like a good, like I've actually done it before where I'll do like, depending if I know who I'm going with on a road trip, which is mostly Abby nowadays, of course.
Yeah.
Does it really count as a road trip if it's just your significant other?
Oh yeah, that's the best kind.
Yeah. Especially when we're going about like finding a good podcast before we would go, or like an audiobook.
Which, shout out to anybody who's looking for a podcast for a road trip.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start from episode 1. I think we got like 90 in the bank now.
Yeah. So, we want to do something special for the 100th episode if we remember.
If we remember, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I would like
count
to.
That high. Yeah.
We're not keeping track of them either, so that's a problem.
Yeah, we would have been great. We'd start numbering them now.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden, we're going to start numbering them after 100, probably.
Yes,
if I had to guess.
Exactly.
But yeah. Anyways, the road trip for the bachelor party. Yeah, it's a silly way to do it. But originally, it was supposed to be me and you driving up to Tahoe.
I was going to fly out them because I guess I don't remember if we talked about, even said it was in Tahoe, and getting to Tahoe is actually kind of difficult.
It is. Yeah, it's not super easy.
Because you can fly into Reno, but even getting from Reno to Tahoe, depending on what part of the lake you're at in Tahoe, is still could be an adventure.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know, from the California side, like Sacramento? I don't even know if it's even that close.
It's not even that close.
Yeah. Maybe Fresno? I don't know.
Well, and see, the other part of it is the area that we stayed at was closer to Nevada than it was to California. So even that would have been kind of a wasted flight to fly to like Sacramento or something.
Because I was looking, I was like, oh, it's going to be some terrible layovers. Like getting from Omaha to Reno.
Yeah. 2 flyover cities.
Yeah. Going to be a layover. Maybe it would have been not only one layover, but like, I think I looked like the flight times where like, they're like, I wouldn't get home. Like it would have been like weird dates. And so it made more sense for me. The original plan was you guys are actually very missing out, which is sad. I was gonna fly out to LA, and then me and Damien were gonna drive up and just podcast for like 8 hours.
Yeah, it was
because
just
it's
gonna be
a long
nonstop
drive, isn't it? Yeah, I think it was like 8 or 10 hours. And
yeah. So that was the original plan.
Yeah.
And then, Christian wasn't able to go for obvious reasons. And so I had to switch plans and fly to Phoenix the night before and then drive up to Henderson to pick up Ryan. And then from Henderson, go to Tahoe. So here's where it gets a little crazy. Most of the road trip there to Tahoe was fine, except for 2 situations. One, we're in the middle of nowhere, Death Valley. It's a 1-lane road, right? Yep. So we're going this way. Traffic's coming towards us.
You'd think that from like Phoenix to Vegas would at this point be much better of a road.
Yeah.
Like a big interstate.
But it isn't.
Yeah. It's like terrible. That's 2 major cities. Like, but also it is Death. It's called fucking Death Valley.
Yeah, there's nothing out there, so it's like you're not going to build an entire highway system.
Yeah,
it's like it's literally just from point A to point B at that point.
Yeah.
Damn, you hear that?
You at LAX, babe?
I know, right? That's crazy. That it shook my house.
Oh, we live. My house in Lincoln's fairly close to the campus. Like in retrospect, it's close, but not close. It's pretty close, I would say.
Yeah.
But for the last football game, it was a home game. They had the Blue Angels in town, so the fucking Blue Angels were just flying over our house for doing practice runs. Like, and you know how fucking loud Blue Angels are?
Hate those.
Yeah,
I hate them.
And so like it shook our windows because they're.
Yeah, I hate those planes, dude. It's like my nightmare is like wartime with those planes flying over. So when they do that, it just sets my teeth on edge.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it, like, because Lincoln has like an air show once a year, and so I'm used to it. But like when you're like, usually I know when the air show's coming, but like when you don't know it's like there's gonna be the Blue Angels, you're like, that's not fun.
Yeah. Anyways, so we picked up Ryan. We're on our way to Tahoe, 2-lane highway. Everything's fine. Everything's good. All of a sudden, this RV is coming the other lane towards us. Big, RV. And right as soon as it's about probably halfway between the car, we hear the giant explosion and the
tire pop.
Yeah, the car fucking rockets the other way, and we look back and the RV is swerving and missing its back tire. So as soon as it passed us, tire explodes. And we were like, what? Because we were kind of in a zone, like you're just on this highway, and all of a sudden just boom! I mean, so fucking loud, and the car's rocking, and we look back. It was pandemonium for about 25 seconds. Did we stop?
No
fucking way. We kept going. But
that's
just
for
how
the people
close
behind the RV's problem.
Exactly. But just how close we were to being absolutely just head-on collision with an RV. Because if that would have happened 70 feet before, it would have been a head-on collision.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, so that was terrifying. And then, speaking of head-on collision, we continue driving, we're going. We get through, so there's the highway that we're on is going through the mountains, right?
Yep.
It's going straight through. So we're passing through like mountains on each side, going through. Mm-hmm. The storm is coming in.
Uh-oh.
There's a storm in the middle of the desert. And you can see that it's actively raining up ahead, right?
Yeah.
We're like, oh, this is going to be kind of a fun little adventure, like driving in the storm. About 2 miles down the road, there's a big truck, like a Ford F-450 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like sideways, blocking off both sides of the road.
Yeah.
It's like a construction truck. And there's these guys in big green vests.
Okay.
And so we slow down, and it's just us. Nobody's ahead of us.
Yeah.
So it's just us. We slow down, and we're thinking maybe they're going to come slowly, do this, whatever.
Yeah,
but they're just standing there, right?
Yeah.
And so finally, I like roll down my window, and I peek my head out, and I go, "Hey," because they didn't say. They were just looking at us. They didn't say anything.
You're like, "What's up?"
Like, can we hey, can we go? And they're like, "No, road's closed." And I was like,
Did it get washed? Was it washed out?
We have to go that we have to go that way. We're going.
There's no other way.
Yeah, this is the way that we're going. We're going to Tahoe. Yeah. We gotta go through. Nope, road's closed. And I was like, can I get more info? Like, what is happening? And then he walks up to the car slowly, and he's like, yeah, head-on collision up ahead.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, is it bad? And he just goes, very bad. And we were like, all right, how do we get to Tahoe from here? And he's like, turn around and go around the mountain. Oh. So instead of going through, we now have to go around.
That had to add like hours.
It added quite a lot of time onto our trip. The other part about that is we're running pretty low on gas. So now we have to pull a U-turn, go back to where we were, find the fork in the road, and go the other way.
Yeah.
So we find the fork in the road, we go the other way.
I'm guessing there's not a gas station at that fork, is there?
We get to the part that's like where we need to go to get back on the road, and there's a sign that says next gas 87 miles.
And I'm guessing you did not have 87 miles of gas.
We were like, are you kidding me? Like, I think he had maybe a quarter tank at this time.
Which is...
And I'm like...
Not bad. That you're like, if you have a quarter in your tank and I thought you guys were like on E already.
No, we had like a quarter, but 87 miles on a quarter of a tank of gas in like a 2009 Civic.
Honda Civic, yeah.
With 200,000 miles.
It might.
But it was close. Yeah. It was going to be close, right? So we're driving, and then because it's a different way, you have to get on another freeway. So you have to go and then take a different freeway.
Yeah.
So we get on the next freeway. It says next gas 15 miles. Okay. So now we've added another 15 miles onto the 87 or whatever. Yeah. And we're like, oh my God, this is not going to be good.
No.
I'll have to post the picture in this. The gas station that we were forced to stop at.
Oh God.
It was a little I think it was called like Market, just Market. Yeah. It had one gas pump.
And it was probably like what you see in the movies, like when you have to pull over to like an old ghost town situation, like a fucking tumbleweed goes by.
It was legitimately a ghost town in the boonies, so much so that the restaurant across from the market was called the Boonies. That's the picture that I'll have to post in here. I could not believe that we happened upon this. It was fucking insane. It was the only gas station for like 100 miles.
Oh, God. And you're like, please have gas.
Yeah. So we had to wait in line to get gas. But we like coasted in there. I'm pretty sure we were out of gas.
Oh, God. That is like, I was just talking with Abby about like, desert. I can't do deserts. There's nothing like desert is the least like where I would not want to live.
Agreed.
Like of all geography, like there's nothing that sounds appealing to me about the desert.
Yeah, it's a very close competition between I don't want to live in the middle of the desert and I don't want to live where there's hurricanes every year. Those two things I don't want to live anywhere near.
At least with hurricanes, you probably get some nice beach.
You get some nice beaches, but then you have to fucking leave every year and lose and ruin all of your shit.
That's true. That would be finding like a happy medium of like not too close to the water, but also being able to like to be close to the water.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so that was how the drive up there went.
Good start to the trip.
Very good start to the trip. We rented this badass cabin.
I know. I helped.
So cool.
For it.
Yeah, so cool.
Was it on the water?
Around. No, it was probably a mile.
Okay, I couldn't remember which ones we looked at.
But I'll post some pictures here of the views that we had. So upstairs, the main level, was a wraparound porch, which was so cool. It was kind of like a catwalk. It was really, really skinny, but went all the way around.
Yeah.
And then they had a lower section that was just like a big square.
Oh, okay.
But with that one, the trees were blocking the view of the water.
Okay.
But it was still like a nice, pretty area.
Yeah, you were still in nature.
Yeah, but the view from the living room of the cabin, 2 giant bay windows that had automated curtains.
Yeah.
And straight out is nothing but beautiful lake, mountains, and then the sunset behind the mountains. It was
that sounds
incredible.
picturesque. Yes.
So I'll put the pictures here for that. The stargazing just from the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the stars look that clear probably since leaving Omaha.
I was about to say, like, here I can drive like 10 minutes and have like some of the best stargazing, but for you, that's like, I don't even know, like, probably even out, probably have to go all the way to like Joshua Tree, and even then
it's tough because it's like, I don't know. Joshua Tree, I guess, is pretty good, but it wasn't like this. This is different because Joshua Tree is just blank. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
You feel like you're on Mars or something, but in Tahoe, it's like pine trees and sequoias and all this stuff. So you're just really, really taking part in that, which was really, really fun. Went to some restaurants, went to some breweries. Did a mountain coaster for the first time. I've never done that before.
I did see. I can't remember. You might have posted on your Instagram.
Yeah.
I enjoy a good mountain coaster. As long as you don't have like a fucking old person going like the slowest shit ever in front of you, or a child.
Yeah. Well, I was bringing up the rear of the 3 of us, so they were flooring it. So I didn't have to worry about running into them.
No,
I did take one turn. without breaking even a little bit, and the sound it made, I was like, I might be a little too heavy to go full speed around the turn. It's like junk. I was like, oh my god, did somebody blow another tire?
See, if you just had me on your lap like the Rocky Mountain
exactly
Thunder Road roller coaster. Take me home.
But yeah, it was awesome. We had a good time. We actually did a lot more cooking in the cabin than I figured we would.
Well, because I feel like you, of course, are very good at cooking. I think Keegan is as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Ryan. I would assume he's probably pretty good at cooking.
Well, in order to get back at Keegan for the driving thing, I did not let him cook anything.
Oh, okay. Did you guys just hit up like do they have Ralph's out there?
We actually just brought stuff in a big cabin, or cooler.
You brought a fucking cabin?
I think
that's why you were going so slow on the interstate.
I think this cigar, this cigar and Faygo combo is fucking me up a little bit.
Hey, that's just called a Detroit. I don't know. I can't think of a Detroit something. A Detroit lunch.
Nap.
ICP.
So yeah, it was fucking, dude, that place is beautiful. Of course, the obligatory dudes hanging out as bros type of stuff happened,
Yeah, that's what I think I miss. Like, what I'm really first, I was sad in the aspect of like, this is the second time I was supposed to go to Tahoe and couldn't. Mm-hmm. The first time was I had a work trip in Reno. And something came up where like I was planning to rent a car and just drive out to Tahoe just to see it, even like for a quick like day, but something came up, and then of course this, but also just like how like for bachelor parties nowadays, especially because we're older, and I've never really been on like none of my buddies are like Vegas,
right?
Like kind of as we've talked about, but of like what other time do you get just a group of buddies together nowadays just to hang out and just like bullshit and watch like terrible like B-rated movies,
right? Yeah, it was pretty cool, man, to just like disengage from everything and just hang out with the bros. We went on a beautiful hike. It was like maybe 4, and I was so high, I don't know.
I was about to say,
but it was anywhere between 4 to 6 hours of hiking.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like crazy uphill or
you were
anything.
you were at a leisurely pace, like kind of thing.
I was I got left behind so bad to a point where I didn't see Keegan or Ryan for about an hour at one point.
Yeah, I've gone hiking with Keegan before, and he like in Colorado, because when I lived in Colorado, him and Indy were out there, and we went on a hike, and like it felt like they were sprinting.
Yeah, and Keegan was trying to keep up with Ryan.
That would make sense, Ryan. Yeah,
he's like tall, lanky, skinny, so he's got wider steps than us. And I was just like, first of all, I'm on like 10 milligrams of edibles right now. I'm trying to like see the sights and experience nature. Why are you sprinting?
Also, you're going from legitimately sea level to at like I don't know what Tahoe altitude is. It's got to be fucking higher because you're in the mountains. But
at one point, we were like 11,000.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is a lot higher than I thought it would be up there.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, top of the mountain, it was beautiful, but
yeah.
But I'm like, dude, this lake is beautiful. They have this little tiny island in the middle of the lake with like a castle.
Yeah, I've seen pictures. Did you guys
so cool
go on the lake or go in the like?
We didn't this time, but that's what I was talking about. Like typical bros being dudes on vacation together. We were like, yeah, I think we're gonna try to buy some property up here. Like we should all pitch in and buy some property up here. Like get a cabin and buy some kayaks and.
Let's buy in one of the most expensive lakes in the world. Not like you'd be more likely to find like a lake off like outside of Fresno.
Right, Lake Erie. But we looked at the price of we Zillowed the price of the cabin we were in. You want to just take a guess?
Based off of I'll go $2 million.
You're actually right on the. It's like 1.9.
I was about to say because it's just in general real estate and most of California, but also like the way you described it, the view and all of that. And I was like, it has to be definitely over $1 million, but I was like, it's got to be under 2.5. So
yeah, and the only neighbors were below.
Oh, so you were higher up the mountain, and then
so unencumbered view, just no higher than the trees.
Yeah.
It was fucking amazing, man. It was really, really great.
Yeah, no, I'm very sad that I missed out, but also we haven't talked about, I'm very curious about the fucking rabid squirrels.
Oh, the fucking ground squirrels, dude.
They were legit. When I say rabid, not as a like euphemism or like, no, I think there was legitimately a sign that said they have rabies.
Not rabies. The plague.
Oh, the plague. Close.
I'll put that clip that picture right here. Yeah, I posted a picture because I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like I saw this little guy and he was like standing up like this, and I posted a picture of it. And then like 15 minutes later, we stop at the public bathroom and there are posters all over the place that say, "Warning: these things have the plague." And I was like, so I labeled the picture as "the bringer of plagues."
Yeah.
And then the next picture I posted was of the poster. I was like, no, seriously, the bringer of plagues.
Yeah, that is somewhat terrifying.
Because I sent the group before, like we knew that you weren't going to be there. I sent the group. There was a plague outbreak in Tahoe.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, there's no fucking way that the plague is in Tahoe. And then we get there and like, seriously, there's a plague here.
That is...
And then ironically, I came back sick, so maybe I got the plague.
You just get sick when you travel. Let's just be honest.
Every time.
I'm expecting you to be sick when you come here.
I hope not, man.
I hope so too, because then I'd make you not see my baby.
Have a hazmat suit on?
Yeah. Full PPE.
Don't you call me full PP. So yeah, it was really fun, man. I don't know. Was there anything else that we did? A lot of drinking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
The natural kind. We'll preface as that. The natural kind.
Yeah. The ones that are legal in the state.
Yes. Because where you were technically in California, not Nevada, correct?
We were on the border.
I guess both states have it legal now. Or for the most part, I think.
Yeah.
Did you guys go into Reno at all?
No.
Good call. There's not. Just imagine like a shittier version of Vegas.
It was so funny though because like the area that we were staying was the dividing line.
Yeah.
So I actually have a picture. I'll put this up here too. There's a picture up in the mountains that is literally the sign of California and Nevada. So we were on the dividing line, and I made a couple of jokes. One, when I was at the sign, I said, "Build that wall." I thought that was fun. Yeah. And then also the other thing is when we're driving, you actually drive between California and Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, this isn't a joke. It's just real. When you're in the California part, you are bumper to bumper traffic, and it is a traffic light. And then you're in Nevada. Yeah. The second you cross, no more traffic. It is a California thing. California is just bumper to bumper traffic. Even just crossing the line.
Yeah.
Clears up traffic. Insane.
Nevada is a weird place.
It really is.
It feels so lawless. Mm-hmm. Like you're like this is a place. This shouldn't exist. Did you guys see the Hoover Dam on your drive?
Yes.
That was
cool.
Have you seen it before? I'm guessing you probably. No,
I've never seen it. I really want to go tour it. That would be super cool.
Yeah, when I went to Vegas, did that drive from Phoenix to Vegas, we didn't have time to do the tour, but we did drive on the Hoover Dam and stopped and peeked over the edge and all that.
That's cool.
You're like, oh, this is actually really cool. This is
we passed it, but it was kind of
you're on a really high bridge.
Yeah. So that was really fun. Also drove through the Yosemite Valley.
Ooh, that had to be pretty.
So good to be back in Yosemite. I fucking love that place.
The Yosemite.
Which sounds like a slur.
Yeah. So okay, what would you say was the best part?
The friends we made along the way.
The dead ones?
Yeah. No, I think just the chilling.
Yeah, I would say that's again just you don't get to do that anymore. Again, this sounds really sappy and we've talked about it. I still have very fond memories of just us bullshitting on an old couch at someone's apartment or rented house. And you get a little bit of taste of that when you go on a bachelor party.
Yeah. And this is my first bachelor party. I've never
really
we had mine, but I've never been to somebody else's bachelor party before.
Yeah. I've had to miss so many.
Yeah.
Because
those damn house projects.
Well, a lot of it was just because I couldn't afford to well, either I could not afford or I couldn't get time off.
Yeah.
Because I was always and now now everyone's already married and so
yeah, Keegan's the last of us pretty much.
Yeah, that's I know I've had this conversation with Abby of I think this is our last wedding for a bit.
Yeah. That's true.
We were going through our friends and being and then we're well, there's this person. We're well, they're forever single.
Yeah. No, the other thing too is I had never really gone to a bachelor party because it seems like any of my friends who have gotten married in the past, we stopped being friends before the wedding. generally speaking.
Yeah, they're fun. Again, I've had a few buddies who've done the Vegas trips, and it's that just, again, I think we've talked about it. That's just not my speed. I don't think
I would go, I'd go, but
again, it just seems so expensive. There are things I'd rather spend my money on for traveling, but also I get again hanging out with everybody and stuff.
I think this type of bachelor party is definitely the way to go, where it's we're not going to lose a bunch of money in Vegas.
No.
We're going to just hang out, kind of explore the town, the little city of Tahoe that we were near is really cool. So
I do love it. I hope we can get to this point at some point. I've definitely made it harder with having a child, but my neighbor next door who the one that he bought the house for their daughters and he just comes and checks it. No one lives there right now.
Oh, co-eds, huh?
He was oh yeah, can you look after the house? I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. Him and his buddies are just going to New York without their wives, just to like hang out for like a week.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's cool. He also has some money, of course, because he has a second home just that he doesn't use.
Damn,
and it's
boomers.
like, oh man, that's fun. Like, just go hang out with your buddies in New York City for a week.
And that's kind of what we were talking about on the bachelor party too, of like pitching in to buy a cabin up there would be way easier to manage than having one person having it, you know? So I think that's just always what happens when you're drinking and hanging out. You're just like,
well, no, I think
we could do this.
That actually is like a pretty like normal thing, actually. Like that used to happen like back when things were affordable.
Yeah.
Like one of my really good law school friends, her like grandparents back in the day went in with like two other couples and had a really nice condo on like a ski slope in Breckenridge.
Ooh, nice.
And like eventually it like, I can't remember, they either like they like bought out the other people, so now they just have like it's theirs, but you know, they paid like pennies for it back in the day.
God.
And I don't know if there's not places like that anymore. I don't think. Like,
no,
I don't feel like there's any undiscovered gems anymore.
I don't even know if we could make it work money wise on like Lake Michigan.
Most of Lake Michigan's pretty developed, but no, like even like having a fucking, I don't even like, I think we've talked about it. Like even here in like Nebraska, Omaha, Lincoln area, like there's those lakes that people used to have cabins on, like that our friends' parents had. And I don't even know if I could afford that now. Like,
not a chance. But like when they bought it, it was less than $100,000. Oh
probably. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Not even.
Now you go to sell that, it's going to be 500.
Yeah. Especially on a lake. They keep building lakes, but
let's just build our own lake.
Start digging, baby. No, we're gonna have to have like a fucking have a cabin in like North Dakota.
Honestly, though, that's fine.
It's not a lake.
Yeah,
there's probably like, or why? Actually, where I would do where I think we could afford something would be in Wyoming.
Wyoming would be sick. That national
not
park
Jackson Hole side, the more on the Cheyenne side.
Yes, I'm fine with that. Plus, you're close to a bunch of different parks.
Yes.
National parks that way.
Yeah, because Montana's not feasible anymore. Like
no.
But Wyoming is like subtly like. When me and Abby were living in Fort Collins, if we were going to stay there longer, we really debated about moving up to Wyoming because, like, literally cut prices in half if you live up in Wyoming. And you're still
another good option, Idaho.
Idaho's weird though because it's very Mormon-y.
That's true. We don't have to join.
That's true.
we can just.
I think we have to join the KKK though.
That's just good fun.
You know, you're hanging out with your buddies.
It's nice and cozy with your sheets, nice fresh washed sheets. You know.
Man, I would get I am terrible about wearing white. That thing would be stained so quickly. It would be
stained immediately.
Christian, did you get Taco Bell on your
Damien, is that Faygo on your sheets again? I just love that purple drink.
As you start coughing, like, oh.
Speaking of which, that shit is not. It's sitting like a rock in my stomach. I don't know if it's that or if it's the cigar, but I am not feeling good.
Probably a little bit of both. Oh yeah, you know what's great when you're having a newborn baby and have to take care of it? Food poisoning.
Oh my god, what did you eat?
Papa John's.
Better ingredients, better shitting. Food poisoning.
Diarrhea. Like, it was bad enough where I guess, like, because Abby was fine, but we did eat different pizzas. So it could have either been like, I got hamburger on mine.
Okay.
So that might have been it. Or we had boneless wings where I ate majority and Abby had like one.
Getting food poisoning by chicken is insane to me.
I've known so many people who have gotten food poisoning by chicken.
Like, it's obviously like with the salmonella, that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because salmonella is, a thing that happens, but just general food poisoning.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so easy to just cook chicken. I would rather you overcook the chicken than undercook it.
Oh, yeah. Even if it's a little dry, I'd rather And so,
especially wings.
Yeah, boneless. They're just chicken nuggets. Like, let's be honest. So I didn't think it would be that. I don't buy bone-in wings from pizza places because they're usually like slimy. I think it's the best way to describe them. Yeah, like I think it's because they're made in an oven and not fried.
Yeah,
I think that makes a big difference. And I'm pretty particular about my wings.
I like crispy wings.
Me too. Shout out to West Omaha bar Oscars that does the grilled ones.
I love that place. Sports bar.
Yes, it's so like the only places I've ever had grilled wings, and I think they fry them and then grill them, or like they do.
I think they put them in an oven and then finish them on the char grill.
Yeah, they're always just perfectly cooked. And
no.
The Fago.
Oh man.
It's going to be rough.
I'm not feeling good. I think it's...
When was the last time you had nicotine?
Bad. 15 years ago.
Oh, God. I know. That's also another reason I didn't want to do a cigar. Cigars always make me feel fucking terrible.
Ooh, it is hitting me.
Getting the...
Woo. Feeling loopy.
Nicotine's a weird... You're like, oh, yeah, this is technically... When you don't actually do nicotine that often... And then when you do, you're like, oh, yeah, this is technically a drug.
Yeah, I think this is a resounding reason why I can't smoke cigarettes.
No, see, that's your problem. You're a quitter. If you keep going, your body gets used to them.
That's true. That's true.
It's like alcoholism. And then your body just craves it.
Then you get the shakes.
But yeah, so food poisoning. Luckily, I redid the bathroom because was pooping and throwing up at the same time. And luckily, the sink was perfect for me to vomit into while I was pooping.
Did it get clogged?
No, luckily, I was smart enough to put the stopper down. But cleaning out just the smell of somewhat digested
oh my God,
Papa John's. Like, I think I'm going to be off Italian food for at least a little while. But yeah, it was chunky, and I was just having to I kind of scoop it out with a cup. I took like a red Solo cup and like scooped it out and like poured it into the toilet and just
party time.
Because I know like you never want to throw up in a sink. Like but it was such an emergency.
Unless you're one of our old friends who preferred to throw up in kitchen sinks because it was the right height.
Oh. Just use the garbage disposal.
Yep, exactly. I've gotten food poisoning from pizza once too. It was a Pizza Hut stuffed crust.
Oh.
Ever since then, it was probably 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I have never again had stuffed crust pizza.
Which is so delicious.
It still makes me want to be sick. Or maybe it's just the Fago and...
That's like my work before I started there. They had like an all company meeting. Again, I work for a smaller company, but they got Casey's Pizza for our non-Midwesterner fans. Usually it's pretty good. It's,
love that stuff.
It's pizza from a gas station, but it's actually everybody got food poisoning. Everyone who ate a particular type of pizza got food poisoning.
Oof, which kind was it?
I think it was the taco pizza.
Oh no! Which
lettuce? To be fair, if you're gonna get food poisoning of any pizza, a taco pizza, when you have just cold lettuce and tomato on top of a hot pizza.
Yeah, that is asking for food poisoning, but I do love it so much.
Yes, I do too. I need to get it. I haven't had it in a bit. We don't live too far. We live near the closest Casey's to us is a little rougher, to say the least.
Just go to Romeo's.
I don't know if there is one here.
There's no Romeo's in Lincoln?
There was on the north side, but I think that one closed. I think it's an IHOP now.
That's a shame.
It's on, I know exactly where it was, but I don't even know if there's one, like, if the one in Omaha is where I still remember it in, like, West Omaha.
There's one, I think it's, like, Central. Or maybe that's just the one that we go to, like, Central Omaha.
Yeah. The one I was thinking of was, like, 144th and Center.
I think that one's still there. That's where we used to go when I lived over there.
Yeah. By the Oakview Mall.
Yes.
Shout out. And so, yeah, no, it was bad enough. So like I had to go pick up like milk from the grocery store, and that's when the food poisoning started to hit me.
Yeah.
So I had to take a poop at the grocery store.
Oh, no.
And let me tell you, though, Russ's Market, it's a only in Lincoln grocery chain that is owned by very good people who want to pay their workers respectable wages and all of that good stuff. And like the owners are good people.
Yeah.
Best toilet paper I've ever seen in a public restroom.
That is really doing the Lord's work there.
Yep. It's, I'm in a situation where it's an emergency and they had, also, this grocery store has the best playlist. It's so random, but it always has
50 Cent popping in there.
No, but they had like Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, okay, going emo
randomly, and then like followed by like an '80s banger. Like,
all right. So cut my wrists and black my eyes.
That is Hawthorne Heights.
Mm.
They, I think it was, it might have been Cute without the E, or Make Damn Sure. It was probably Make
Damn Sure. Yeah.
That was their big one. But then followed by like, everybody's working for the weekend. Just playing fucking bops in the grocery store.
You.
They might have. It's that kind of establishment. But yeah, I went and I was like, oh, this toilet paper is actually like better than some people's houses toilet paper. I was
better
amazed.
Than mine. Better than yours.
I got a bidet, baby.
Ooh.
All of our toilets have bidets now.
What do you think about them? Are they worth
it?
Oh,
100%. I don't like pooping outside of my house, not because of like weirdness of like pooping. It's because the bidet makes such a difference.
Let me ask you this. What does Abby think of the bidets?
She loves them.
Really? Okay.
She was 100% on board with me putting them on. So it actually started out as a joke in law school where I bought one for like, our shared house duplex we were living in as a bit, and then started using it and I was like, I can't go back. And then they became like kind of popular.
Yeah, everybody's installing them now. I think we're the last people in LA that doesn't have one.
Yeah, they're only like $25-$30 on Amazon, and next time I come, if you buy one, I'll install it.
Okay. Yeah.
But it will change your life.
We're just a little worried about the possibility of like infections. Because like, I just don't understand how they shoot water from the back. It should go from the front.
You don't you still wipe, but you don't.
Yeah.
It's more of drying. You use less toilet paper.
Well, that's just economic.
And then like most of them now have like a self-cleaning function.
Oh, okay. It washes its own ass.
Yeah, essentially. So if it does get some poopy on it, it just cleans itself.
I wipe my own ass.
I wipe my own.
That's good.
That's a fantastic movie that I think gets forgotten of the Adam Sandler catalog. Also, Jon Stewart.
Yeah, right? Very strange. That's one of Abby's favorite movies of all time, not just Adam Sandler movies.
It was the first DVD my family owned. We bought it used.
Hell yes, dude. Used DVDs are where it's at.
Yeah, because to be fair, it was still probably too expensive for my family at that time. I think we got like a hand-me-down DVD player from like my uncle.
You're just stealing everybody's stuff and making it your own. One man's trash is another man's used trash.
My uncle was great in that he was like, wasn't married, didn't have any kids, and so like essentially we were his kids. Like he would come over for dinner like almost every night, and so like when he was also super tech, like he was like an IT, and so like he always had like the latest phone, the latest computer, like everything modern, and so like he's like, well, what am I gonna do with this? And so he'd give it to our family. And then we would go buy first two DVDs were Big Daddy and Chicken Run.
Dude, Chicken Run was awesome.
Yeah.
I still think that movie holds up, by the way.
It does. Like, it's by whatever the Wallace and Gromit guy is.
Yes.
The Claymation.
The Claymation guys. I can't remember.
Wallace and Gromit guy.
Wallace and Vomit.
It's about to be you with the fucking Cigarello and grape soda. I think it would be because the cigarillo already leaves like not a good texture taste in your mouth, but then also you're having the cough syrupy of bad grape soda.
Yeah, and I'm trying to wash the flavor of the cigarillo out with Faygo, but then it just tastes like Faygo.
It's like you have the smell of dirty diapers, but you're trying to cover it up with dog urine.
Oh my god, it is so bad. It is so bad.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. My sleep schedule is fucked. I'm really hoping you don't vomit on the camera. Just lean. Oh God, he died. Well, everybody, this is. Bye.